We will now begin our post-game press conference with head coach Weidman and open it up for questions.
Well, Coach, give me your initial thoughts about that game.
Yeah, no, I told these guys, like, I was proud to coach that team. I mean, we won 3 of the 4 quarters. We started off slow, like we gave up so much in transition, and that was a huge part of the game plan. And so it's such a large deficit as far as the first quarter, 25-10. And then winning the rest was nice, but just, again, some things that we've talked about consistently, defending without fouling. So they shot 38 free throws. That hurts. You make 27 and you're losing by, 6 points. It's like, can we just do a better job of that? So defending without fouling. At least we had a positive assist to turnover ratio. Morgan had 7 assists, which was nice, but people made shots, so that's good. Had a couple kids in double figures. But yeah, we just have to be a little bit better as far as transition defense, finishing plays, right? It's the toughest thing. I don't like losing 50-50 balls. And we did, and so I'm optimistic though, just because we played hard and we're chipping away. And these are kind of typical things in year 2, unfortunately. You're just finding out, like, you're competitive, and then can you finish? And I know that it's harder to accept and it's easy to say, in my opinion, but we're competitive. And so that's a plus. And so now we got to get better again, and then have a good spring, have a good portal, and then I know we're right there. And, their coach kind of said the same thing to me after.
Yeah, take you back to the first half. It looked like it was going to be one of those games where they started pulling away. What did you notice that got us back into it?
Yeah, I mean, we got back. We just went to zone, honestly, after, just because we're like, we are not getting back. And we can't crash against this team because they do a phenomenal job of running the routes. I'm talking 1 through 5. So we couldn't send anyone to the offensive boards. And so we made that adjustment, and we showed some zone. And then we started to play to some of our concepts. I thought we did a good job of, backdooring, especially when they overplay some of their guards a little bit more aggressive. Back cuts and then sharing the ball, spraying it, and things like that. And then people hit open shots, which was really good. I love the number of 79, but you want the other team to have 78 or less. So at least we got back to scoring it. And so they said they had fun. I had fun. Like, I was like, I had fun coaching these guys. Now I want us to do the little things right at some point. But I said I love the narrative to be that we still were competing and fighting. It's just we ran out of games. But are we competing and building the program so that, they might not reap the benefits, but at some point some team will, because we're building the right, program.
Follow up on the having fun part of it. Your players were commenting after the game that they had fun in that game, and you had fun coaching them.
Yeah.
So how much does that affect next year? The enthusiasm going, this season is almost over.
Yeah.
Right? So, pretty soon we'll go into another transfer portal cycle and so forth. But keeping the players that had fun tonight is got to be in your mind already.
Yeah. Yeah, and I want to keep that. And, we all want to have fun. But, like I told them, let's focus on these 3 things, as we're finishing out. Like, first off, do you have courage? And that's the fact that when it's hard, you're going to do it anyways. Like, and no one cares about this program more than me. Like, I take losses hard, and but you have to have courage and keep going. Even when it's hard to show up. Can you be present? Can you not worry about what's happened in the past or the future because you're going to get anxious? Like, can you, understand the power of now? Will you just be present? So courage, presence, and then fundamentals. You have to be so locked into doing dribbling, passing, shooting, setting good screens, like boxing out. Those are fundamentals. And so we've got to be so locked into those 3 things moving forward. And, we'll recruit to that. Can we get people who can do those things, right? And we want to stay locked into that no matter the outcome. And so I just told them, like, I'm proud of their resilience and grit, because life is not always going to go your way. Like, when we had our retreat, we wanted to win 22 games. Like, we were all had our goals, right, and we haven't reached those. But who are you when you haven't reached necessarily the outcome? And so I want them to keep pushing, keep chipping. So we'll do that.
So this was a moral victory tonight.
There you go. I told them I will sleep tonight. I usually don't sleep after games. I said I will sleep tonight just because I'm proud of their effort. You know, we want it to be for all 40, but I'm proud of the growth the program has made, and we'll continue to press on.
That's all I need, Coach.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thanks.
and we're happy you're